Imagine a scene from a noir thriller. A man is found, poised as if in sleep, against a seawall on a peaceful Australian beach, with no identification, no obvious cause of death, and a cryptic piece of paper in his pocket bearing the words Tamam Shud. It sounds like the opening of a Dashiell Hammett craft, yet this is no fiction. This enigmatic tableau, set in 1948, has puzzled investigators, historians, and cryptologists for decades, and continues to fascinate as one of Australia's most profound mysteries. The case of the Somerton man is a perplexing labyrinth of dead ends and intrigue that only deepens with every unearthed detail. The corpse discovered on Somerton Beach near Adelaide did not just leave behind a body. It left a complex cipher of clues, sparking theories involving Cold War espionage, unrequited love, and secret codes. Let's walk through the misty paths of this historical enigma, piecing together the fragmented clues while attempting to illuminate the dark corners of this enduring mystery. On the morning of December 1st, 1948, an eerie calm lay over Somerton Beach as the tide pulled back into the Gulf St. Vincent. A man's body, dressed in a suit and tie, was found reclining against the sea wall, his head resting on the collar of his coat as though in slumber. His legs stretched out, his feet crossed. It almost seemed he was resting, yet the reality was starkly different. A thorough examination revealed no visible signs of struggle or physical injuries, further mystifying the case. This puzzling discovery set the stage for an inquest that would only deepen the enigma, as investigators scoured through his possessions, finding nothing that could lead to the man's identity or explain his presence on the beach. Initially, the approach to solving the mystery was conventional. The body was brought for autopsy, where pathologists dived into their work with a mix of professional curiosity and urgent expectancy. Oddly, the man's labels from his clothing were missing, causing immediate speculation about his origins and complicating the identification process. Further examination revealed peculiarities. The man's calf muscles showcased a tone and development more akin to a ballet dancer than an average pedestrian. Yet, despite these intriguing clues, the autopsy concluded with the cause of death as heart failure with suspected poisoning. With no poison detected and no further evidence at hand, this conclusion opened more questions than it answered. Among the personal items found with the unidentified man was a scrap of paper torn from a book, carrying two words that would resonate through decades: Tamam Shud. These words, translated from Persian, mean ended or finished, adding a dark poetic twist to the death scene. Following this discovery, police launched an extensive search for the book from which this page had been torn, leading to a breakthrough when a particular copy of Edward Fitzgerald's translation of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam was handed over by a man who found it in the back seat of his unlocked car. These initial parts of the investigation set a dense stage, filled with cryptic clues leading to myriad pathways, each with its promise of revelation, imagining new dimensions to the mysterious case of the Somerton man. The condition of the Somerton man's body offered perplexing clues to his lifestyle and possibly to the nature of his death. Forensic analysis noted his spleen was abnormally large and his liver distended, suggesting chemical poisoning or a natural disorder. No foreign substances were detected, leaving the door open to speculation about an undetectable poison or a profound medical condition. The analysts were intrigued by the man's physical condition. His hands and nails appeared well-groomed, and his clothes, although lacking identity labels, were of good quality and well-kept, suggesting a life of refinement rather than vagrancy. The most baffling aspect of the health examination was the lack of evident cause of death. The pronounced organs and lack of violence led some to muse about a suicide, yet nothing conclusive could be drawn, maintaining the thick air of mystery that surrounds this case. The discovery of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam with the torn page was a significant breakthrough, yet it added layers of complexity to the investigation. Inside the back cover of this particular book, a series of letters resembling a cryptic code was found. Attempts to decipher it have persisted over the years, but to no avail. The possibility that these letters represented a one-time pad, or an unbreakable cipher used in espionage, has been a tantalizing theory. Further intrigue was added by the unclaimed suitcase believed to belong to the Somerton man, found at Adelaide train station. The contents included a modified knife, a screwdriver, and a stenciling brush used by merchant seamen, along with clothing, all meticulously cleaned of identifying marks, much like his attire. The connections to the Rubaiyat, a book dealing with themes of fate and mortality, and the possession of seafaring tools, have painted a partial but intriguing picture of a man whose life and death seem shrouded in clandestine activities. The Cold War backdrop of the late 1940s provided fertile ground for theories involving espionage. The Somerton man's death coincided with heightened international intelligence activity, especially between the US and the Soviet Union. His presence in Adelaide, close to important military and communication installations, fueled speculation of his involvement in spy activities. Experts in espionage have pointed out the cryptic code and the untraceable poison as hallmarks of a spy master's craft. The absence of labels on his clothing and belongings could signify a deliberate attempt to obfuscate his identity and origins, a common practice among spies to avoid traceability. These elements, compounded by the failure to break the code and identify the man, have led some to believe that his death might have been a professionally executed silencing, possibly due to a compromised mission or as a message to others in the espionage community. A poignant chapter in this mystery involves a woman known only by the pseudonym Jestyn, who gave a copy of the Rubaiyat to a man named Alfred Boxall. Initially, it was thought that Boxall was the deceased until he was found alive, with his copy of the book intact. However, Jestyn's reaction upon seeing the plaster cast of the Somerton man, which was said to have brought her to near fainting, suggested a personal connection. Jestyn lived near where the body was found and had training as a nurse, which could have provided her with the knowledge of substances capable of causing an undetectable death. The speculation of a romantic link, perhaps one ending in tragedy or a heartbroken man taking his life, adds a human element to the otherwise cold and calculated theories previously discussed. This theory, while less ominous than espionage, offers a narrative filled with personal drama and tragic romance, contributing to the enigmatic allure surrounding the Somerton man's identity and his untimely demise. The Somerton man saga is not an isolated narrative. It resonates with other mysterious cases through the ages, intertwining with them like threads in a dark tapestry. These include the story of the Isdal woman in Norway, and the Tamam Shud itself being found in other espionage-related contexts, suggesting a pattern or a method in such covert operations. The Isdal woman, found dead under similar enigmatic circumstances, had multiple fake passports. The echoes between these cases, both involving unidentified bodies, codes, and possible poisonings, have led some to theorize a connection, possibly pointing to a larger covert international network or operation. This comparison not only broadens the scope of investigation, but also enriches the narrative, showing that the Somerton man might be a single chapter in a much larger, still unfolding story. Advancements in forensic science have provided new hope in solving the Somerton man mystery. Recent DNA analysis has opened possibilities for genetic tracing, potentially leading to identification or at least a clue to his geographic and ethnic origins. Geneticists have extracted DNA from the Somerton man's hair and teeth, analyzing it for markers that might link him to a living relative or place him within a specific population group. This modern approach has not only reinvigorated interest in the case, but has also highlighted the evolving intersection of technology and historical investigation. The use of technology extends beyond genetics into digital crowdsourcing, where amateur sleuths contribute theories and decode attempts, expanding the investigatory network from local police to a global community. The media has played a crucial role in shaping the narrative and public perception of the Somerton man case. Initially reported as a local curiosity, the story gained traction as each layer of mystery was revealed, capturing the imagination of people worldwide. From newspaper articles in the 1940s to digital platforms and documentaries today, the coverage has evolved, each medium adding its own nuances to the story. Public engagement through these outlets has not only kept the case alive, but also pressured investigative agencies to continue their efforts in solving it. This sustained interest is a testament to human curiosity and the compelling nature of unsolved mysteries, showing how a single case can become a part of cultural lore. The investigation into the Somerton man's death presents unique legal and ethical challenges. Issues such as the exhumation of the body for scientific analysis touch on sensitive ethical considerations, balancing scientific pursuit with respect for the deceased and potential living relatives. The legal implications of posthumous privacy rights and the use of new technology in forensics also stir debate. These dilemmas highlight the complex interplay between law, ethics, and the pursuit of historical truth, underscoring the multifaceted impact of the case beyond its mysterious allure. The Somerton man case has transcended its initial status as a local mystery to become a global symbol of the unknown, representing the limits and possibilities of forensic science and criminal investigation. The ongoing fascination with the case suggests that it will continue to be studied, discussed, and speculated about. Future investigations may finally uncover the truth behind the Somerton man's identity and death, or he may forever remain an enigma, a ghost in the annals of criminal history. Either outcome will undoubtedly contribute to our understanding of forensic science, historical mysteries, and the human fascination with the unknown. The Somerton man's story, wrapped in layers of mystery and drama, continues to captivate and intrigue, a testament to the enduring appeal of a good mystery and the relentless human quest for answers.